Hello everyone and welcome to my CSU channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Lindsay Chrisley's family reveals feelings about name change. Lindsay Chrisley's family has revealed their feelings about her name change. Lindsay has been estranged from her family for years. However, she decided to make things even more official with her recent change of her last name. Fans were shocked to see she just did this now, as there have been plenty of opportunities prior to now. There is a lot to unfold and uncover. Keep reading to find out more about this situation. Lindsay Chrisley changes her last name. Lindsay Chrisley has not been close with her family for years. However, she recently decided to change her last name on social media. Fans noticed she changed her name to Lindsay Landsman. This is not the last name of her biological mother. However, she is dating David Landsman, so she took his last name. Lindsay did clarify to fans that they are not married, but that he has been there for her and her child. So this is the last name she chose. She has been contemplating this for a while, but decided to do it quietly, not thinking fans would notice so quickly. Her family reveals feelings about her name change. A source close to the family has revealed how they feel about Lindsay changing her last name. Lindsay has had a lot of problems with Todd, Savannah, and the rest of the Chrisley family, so this did not come as a shock to anyone. However, they are glad the family is not too bothered by this. It seems as though the Chrisley family is not too upset by Lindsay changing her last name. They have not been close or in a good spot for years, so it is not the biggest deal to them that she did this. However, fans were more shocked that she changed her name to her boyfriend's last name when they were not married. However, she is the one who ultimately had to choose what she wanted her new last name to be. What do you think about this situation? In the ever-turbulent world of the Chrisley family, change is inevitable, but not always welcome. Lindsay Chrisley, once the estranged daughter of reality TV patriarch Todd Chrisley, has undergone a transformation that has both shocked and inspired fans. Her evolution from scandal-plagued tabloid figure to independent mother and media personality has been met with a whirlwind of emotions from her family. Now, in a surprising turn, those closest to her are speaking out about how they really feel about her change, and their words might surprise you. A family shaped by drama and distance. Lindsay's exit from Chrisley Knows Best several seasons ago marked the beginning of a years-long rift between her and her parents, Todd and Julie. Accusations, lawsuits, and media mudslinging plagued their relationship. From public fallouts to courtroom clashes, Lindsay became a polarizing figure both inside and outside the family unit. But in recent months, something has shifted. Lindsay has taken a more introspective, mature approach to life, focusing on her son Jackson, hosting a successful podcast, and staying relatively drama-free. She's also made subtle overtures suggesting she's open to reconciliation, or at least peace. This personal evolution hasn't gone unnoticed by her family. And while the Chrisleys are no strangers to holding grudges, sources say some hearts may be softening, while others remain firmly walled off. Savannah breaks the silence. Savannah Chrisley, Todd's youngest daughter and often the peacemaker of the family, recently appeared on a podcast where she delicately addressed her sister's transformation. "I've watched Lindsay from a distance," Savannah admitted. "There were years we didn't speak, but I've seen her be an incredible mom, stand up for herself, and take responsibility for her path. That's not easy in our family. Change is hard." But Savannah didn't sugarcoat things either. "Trust is something that has to be rebuilt," she added. "There's still hurt, especially where my dad is concerned. But if Lindsay's genuine, if this change is real and not for a headline, I'd be open to a conversation." That comment, "if this change is real," struck a chord with fans. Many saw it as the first glimmer of hope for a fractured sibling bond long thought irreparable. Todd Chrisley's feelings from behind bars. Todd Chrisley may be serving time in federal prison, but that hasn't stopped him from making his thoughts known through carefully crafted messages relayed by his legal team and close family. According to sources close to Todd, the patriarch is deeply skeptical of Lindsay's recent behavior, viewing her change as calculated rather than cathartic. He believes Lindsay burned bridges when it suited her, and now she's trying to cross back over them, one insider revealed. He's not ready to forgive what he sees as betrayal, not just of him, but of the
Todd's
entire
tone
family. Has reportedly softened in private. While he may not be ready for full reconciliation, he has expressed pride in how she's handling motherhood and her career, especially her resilience in navigating single parenthood. He sees she's not relying on anyone. She's building something on her own terms, and that, even Todd admits, is admirable. Nanny Faye's loving wisdom. Of all the Chrisleys, none have responded with more heart than Nanny Faye. Always the voice of reason and unconditional love, Faye offered her classic blend of sass and sincerity when asked about Lindsay's transformation. "Now you listen," she told a reporter with a twinkle in her eye. "I don't care what's gone down. Blood's blood. If my Lindsay is trying to be better, then Lord knows I'm gonna support her." Faye went on to say that life's too short for grudges and that this family's got too much pride and not enough hugs. Fans immediately rallied behind Faye's sentiment, praising her for reminding the family what truly matters. "Lindsay needs her nanny," one commenter wrote. "Maybe that's where the healing begins." Lindsay speaks out. As speculation swirled about her family's reaction, Lindsay addressed the topic with her signature vulnerability on her podcast, The Southern Tea. "I've made mistakes. I've hurt people, and I've been hurt too," she confessed. "But I don't want to be stuck in that place forever. I'm working on myself, not for headlines, not for a storyline, but for my son, for my peace." She acknowledged the rumors of reconciliation and confirmed that some quiet conversations have happened behind the scenes, though she stopped short of naming names. "I believe in growth, and I believe people can come back together if they're willing to meet in the middle. That's all I can hope for." Fans divided, but intrigued. The Chrisley fandom, ever opinionated, has been buzzing with reactions. Some remain skeptical, echoing Todd's belief that Lindsay's timing is convenient. Others are rooting for redemption. "She looks healthier, happier, more grounded," one fan wrote. "That's not fake, that's healing." Another was more hesitant. "I want to believe she's changed, but it's hard to forget the drama she brought to the family. Actions will speak louder than podcasts." The road ahead. What's next for Lindsay and the Chrisleys remains uncertain. Prison sentences, emotional wounds, and public scrutiny form towering obstacles. But for the first time in a long time, the possibility of healing is on the table. Sources say that a private reunion could happen before year's end, one without cameras or courtrooms, just a raw, emotional sit-down between family members long at odds. Whether that moment comes or not, Lindsay's transformation has already left its mark. It's reminded fans and her family that change is possible even after years of turmoil. And that sometimes it takes losing everything to find your way back. For the Chrisleys, the next chapter could be one of redemption, or yet another twist in their roller coaster saga. But either way, Lindsay's evolution is forcing everyone to confront the uncomfortable truth.